So as you can see, we love our emails interrupting us. Now, when I tell you that time lapse was generous at showing you how long it took me to get this out of the box, I mean it. It took me at least 5 minutes, if not more, because this thing is heavy. So, we're staying put in my room. I don't have a table to put it on currently, so I might just have to put it on my desk. We'll figure things out. But for now, notebooks it is. My buddy's gonna get set up here, and then I'm going to make some stuff. But I also want to share some really exciting news. I had a letter in the post. So for those of you who don't know, I am not a full-time artist. I have been training to become a pastor. I want to work with children and youth and young adults, which is a lot of people, a big demographic, and it's been a journey. But I have my final results back. I have more than passed my diploma. I'm now waiting to see if I will be accredited, which essentially means that churches through the movement that I am in will classify me as a pastor. I can't really talk about it without getting emotional. So trust me, this piece of paper is a piece of paper of thankfulness and just wow. And even having this guillotine and having the finances to buy this guillotine to make products for you guys is also just a gift from the Lord. And I know not everybody believes in God, and that's totally okay, but I do, and I'm not ashamed to shout about it. Okay, so in my last video vlog, I had said that I had been making notebooks and they weren't going particularly well, hence the purchase of the guillotine. So hopefully that will change. But I just wanted to show you some of the designs that I have been working on and mocked up. So you have seen these before if you've watched my last video vlog, but the first designs that I came up with were pretty simple, but I thought they were really cute. So they have the notes. I have come to the decision that I am only going to sell my notebooks at A5 for now until I can work out and jig the settings of the A6 ones, because they just weren't turning out the way I wanted. And I also have made a decision to sell them with recycled paper or normal like white paper that you can get for your printer. And the reason for that is because if you can see the inside, there is your white, and the recyclable paper is a little off your original white. And I know for some people you want your journals crispy white, clean as a whistle, never been used before, so that's fair enough. And then another design that I've shown on social media recently was the rose booklet. So again, it can come in those paper options. I've used the recyclable paper because it's just easier to try and practice with, but I really love the wee roses. Now I have printed this in matte, and I also printed this in the matte setting. And I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like the quality of this one is a lot stronger than this image. So I went back and I've also printed it out in a glossy format or semi-gloss, and it just came out a little bit crisper. Some other things though were nicer on the matte, so I'm still trying to figure out what way I'm going to print these covers. But that brings me on to one that I have just kind of teased on social media this week, and it is my SOAP journal. So if you don't know what a SOAP journal is, SOAP stands for Scripture, Observation, Application and Prayer. It's something that my church and a lot of churches I know have been using for many a year. I did not come up with it, but what it is a really easy way to start yourself into journaling and also to kind of help format your quiet times with God. So this is the mock-up I have gone for, and as you can see at the top it says SOAP, then it says Scripture, Observation, Application and Prayer, and on the other side is just lined paper with Eat, Sleep, Pray, Repeat at the bottom, and then at the top you can see the wee date. So the sheets will come out like that. I actually quite like how it came out in recycled paper. but again, I'm going to give the option to do it in white. And here is the mock-up of the cover. So not exactly 100% happy with the colour, so I might go back and try and rejig that. But the actual design, I'm pretty impressed with. This is the front, this is the back. So you have a little Bible verse and then my logo and features. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. And yes, let's get designing some more notebooks. The next day, and I have now used the guillotine. I keep forgetting to film stuff. I'm just so excited and I go do it and then I forget that I filmed it, but I will film it properly. Now, I didn't staple this well, to say the least, so don't mind the staples. I just really wanted to see what a booklet would look like. I will say one thing actually, the guillotine seems to like mark my book, which I'm not happy with. You can't sell marked books, can you? So I'm gonna have to find a wee bit of cardboard to put on top of the actual designs under the clamp. But I'll show you the glossy against the matte finish. In terms of detail, the glossy finish is a lot better than the matte finish. So I think I've made the executive decision to go with the glossy finish for this design, just because it gives it a little bit crispier, and I like crispy. But I'll show you a comparison. I'll go and put the notebooks in the light so you can see. Okay, so real quick, this is semi-gloss, this is matte, minus the scrapes because that will not happen on the real booklets, but I'll show you the big difference apart from colour. So this is not the original colour, that's actually the original colour, although I kind of like this shade, so I might go back and make this one lighter. But here's the big deal breaker for me personally, and it's this. So if you go in and you see the wee roses here, the black is coming up really nicely, whereas on the matte version you have, like, see the way it's discolored a little bit? So that's actually what's there, that's not my camera, it's like that, and I don't like that. I think this is a lot nicer. But again, you can look at the finish there, look at that, oh, so gorgeous. And so there's your plain white versus your recyclable paper. Oh, dodgy hands, but can you see the difference there now? So they're the two paper options, the white or the recyclable paper. There's the book. It's improving day by day, but we'll work on it and try and get it out as soon as possible. Another thing you will notice, it's not as obvious maybe sitting side by side, but it definitely is obvious if I do like that. Yeah, there's a size difference. Very slight, but there is a size difference. So this is exactly A5. This is my bordered version of the same print. Editing Ellie. Essentially, I deleted the video, but what it said was this. There is my printer. It is an EcoTank, and because it's an EcoTank, if I continue to print an A4 borderless, it will eventually break my maintenance box, potentially break my printer, and also waste a lot of time and energy and give me stress. So that's why I'm not doing that. That's why I've chosen to go A4 bordered, which means your booklets are slightly smaller than A5. Enough said, back to the video. I am going to start as I mean to go on and just sell like this and be completely honest and transparent on Etsy and also on here. you, but it's a couple of weeks later for me. We're now in the second week of September, and I don't know if you can hear the rain out there, but it is thumping it down. So what a better way to explain what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks than to tell you an announcement, and that is that I have decided I'm going to take my business on a different direction. So currently I just sell prints and custom artwork, but from this day onward I am going to go down the more apparel stationery route. So the notebooks are still coming, they're still going to be on offer, as are the prints and custom artwork, but I would just love to explore apparel more, and that's what I've been doing. I've been researching, getting details on manufacturers to make sweaters, hoodies, because if it's a day like today, especially in the UK, we want to feel comfortable. So yeah, I'm also making Christmas cards. It's nuts, but yeah, let's get cracking. Hope you enjoy the next segment or section, there we go, of this vlog. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. I could cry. So this is the company I went for. I'll show you. They brought me like little stickers which are really cute. So that's the company if you want to check them out. And they said, "Hi Eleanor, we hope you love the totes. I know we do. Thanks again." And just to tag them when I post about it, but oh my gosh. So originally the design had like a pink background behind the flower, and then we decided actually when we went to print them that it would be much easier to just not do that. So I'll show you a full thing. I'm in shock. These are gorgeous. So happy. So there it is up close, wonderfully made. The rose featuring in the middle. That's what it looks like, the whole length of it. Really good shoulder length. I'm in heaven. And there we have it. So excited for you guys to get your hands on them. They are an 8-ounce tote, made with the canvas like natural bag material. And all in all, just a great experience. If you know me, I love a tote bag. I don't know if you can see that, a bag hanging from my door full of tote bags. That is how much I love a tote. So I hope you love them as much as I love them and enjoy them as much as I did making the whole process. So I'm just going to shout out the manufacturer that I worked with as well, because they were incredible. So if you're a separate Etsy shop or designer that want to get tote bags made and you live in the UK, so cutting down your mileage and all the rest of it with production and manufacturing, looking for something more sustainable, they are the brand to go for. And I'm biased, absolutely, but they were incredible. So their information is down below, and if you're not an Etsy seller or an illustrator but you want to get your hands on some screen printed products, then they have a shop as well, so go and check them out. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I will be back real soon with more updates and shop launch information, but until then, keep up to date on my Instagram and TikTok. If you haven't followed me, follow me already. All the details are in the description box below. But for now, keep smiling, because your smile is so important. Spread love and not hate in 2022, and I will see all of your beautiful faces very soon for more videos. Bye guys.